Live, we are absolutely direct. Danny in the building, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Really excited to be here and excited to share more on what's working now with you. Yeah.
100%. I know we met in London last week, like on the outskirts and things like that. Let them know what you do. I know it's business identity coach, but let them know what you do. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, 100%. So I work with experienced coaches and consultants, who are really good at what they do, but they aren't seeing consistent levels of results yet. So I help them really upgrade their identity. The identity is the main thing that I work on, and from that leads on to helping them structure their offers, refine their positioning, and really help them implement a simple client acquisition system in place so they can start consistently signing 3K to up to 10K clients. That's pretty much what I do in a nutshell.
Yeah. I like your simplicity actually. I kind of booked one or two. I tried your methods the other day.
Okay,
I booked one or two orders actually, just by
nice.
having the conversational flow, right? I think the
Yeah.
conversational flow is a good one. Yeah, but I know when you started off with a whiteboard, 21K in your first 30 days.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, tell us a bit about how you took, and we'll go to the footage in a second, but you took to the whiteboards in an amazing way, like, when you started with it. Talk
Yeah.
to us about that. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So for me, right, before I discovered the whiteboard method from yourself, like everything was all over the place. There was no structure in place, right? And just doing a Zoom call, talking video to video, anybody can do that, right? You can hide behind that. It's anyone can do that. So when I discovered the whiteboard method from yourself, I saw one thing, visual, right? Visual structure, and it shows like, what, you're the teacher, you're the one who's actually now being the one that's actually serving people and showing them exactly in detail how you can really help them solve a problem and really help them get to where they want to be. And more importantly, educating them the right way. You come from a teaching background, right? So
I did.
this
Yeah.
is this is your like number one thing. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, you know what? It's time to structure things now. And as soon as I started to do that, everything started to shift because the visual side of things, like you say, we have hundreds and even thousands of thoughts connecting to our mind as we
Yeah.
type out and map out visions,
Yeah.
plans, showing how we can demonstrate and help people out. And for me, that was a changer right away because the whiteboard doesn't lie, right? The whiteboard speaks the truth. And this is where energy and identity comes in. And for me, the whiteboard was like the full package of everything that a business owner really needs to really structure and show how they can help others with what they have. That was the key thing for me.
Brilliant. Next, two-part question here.
Yeah.
How has the market changed, and how has the whiteboard helped? Because the market has changed. Despite doing the whiteboard sessions, people are still like skeptical. Like,
Yeah.
I've mapped everything out for you. Do not be afraid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything's done, and people are still afraid. It's like, okay, where's
Yeah.
the scam here? Like, is there something? But in your words, how has the market changed, and how's the whiteboard helped?
So yeah, the market has definitely changed over the years. Definitely. And I've been in this game for a while now, so have you. So we've seen a lot of change in the last 5 years, 100%. So as in like a lot of people are skeptical, a lot of people have been burnt out by other coaches and consultants, business owners. This is the thing, right? People have, spent their hard-earned money on nothing, on crickets, on things that don't work out, the lack of support, all of these things. So yes, that creates a lot of like uncertainty right now in the marketplace. A lot of people don't trust people. Trust is low, as you say, right? Because people have been burnt out. People haven't had the real mentoring. Whereas the whiteboard is all about implementation, right? Implementation is the name of the game. And from the whiteboard, what really helped me was I could actually sit down with somebody and map out their vision, map out where they want to be, help them solve a specific problem on the spot right away and demonstrate and sketch it out live, right? Whereas people have gone wrong previously, invested the wrong people, and things don't work out because somebody didn't sit down with them and show them live how they can help them out. For me, that was the game changer for me. Is if I can map it out like a teacher on a whiteboard, it's like that's the most important thing, and that's the best I can do. And if you still are skeptical after that, then I don't know who can help you because it's
There you
like
go.
coming into a doctor's office and doctor's room, and then we're gonna prescribe you everything and solve your problem now. So it's like take the medication or go and make your own medication and guesswork, and that's dangerous to me.
100%.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I think it's the value, and I think the true value is clarity. People talk Claude, people talk Gemini, people talk, chat.
Yeah.
People don't talk alignment anymore.
Hmm.
People not talking soul anymore. People not talking vision anymore. And I think when we had our lunch the other day, it's like 80% of success is stored in the subconscious, right? But 80% of the materials is based on AI.
Yeah.
AI is not really going to help you when you've got a block, right?
Nope.
You need a human being. You need to feel the intuition and things like that. And
100%.
what's been the success? We'll hit the whiteboard in a second just to see like some of the work you've been doing. But
sure,
why did you what was the urgency of thinking, okay, if I want to sell for $7,500 or $10,000, having this weapon will just allow me to lead into that? Like, why the urgency? Yeah.
So the urgency, as in like why I wanted to learn the whiteboard to start signing high paying clients, right?
Yeah.
So the main thing is we need to have a structure and a process in place. And I didn't have a process in place. It was all over the place. Yes, I was closing 5Ks and 7Ks before, but it was like a hit and miss, no structure. So therefore you feel uncertain yourself. And that's not good for you as a business owner, right? You need to have you need to really have a proper structure in place and process. So for me, as soon as I had a process in place, I was now clear. So before I connect with people and speak to people, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm prepared. I'm ready in advance. So therefore, I can knock it out right away and start closing $7,500 clients now and more now. I'll be speaking about 5K clients now as well, right? 100%. So sorry, 5-figure paying clients.
5-figure clients, yeah.
And this has allowed me to sign tons of 5K deals, like over 10, very quickly. And now 7.5 to now 5 figures, moving on towards that.
I think what makes your offer probably one of the most powerful things on the market is that you start with identity. I remember that when we mapped it out as we were eating, it's like, oh, wow, you're actually starting with identity. And I think there's nothing like that in the marketplace. Literally, hey, we start with your identity. Wow, okay. I thought we were going to go into sales, you know what I mean? But I think what struck me was just digging into giving sessions like this. You're really sort of kind of great at teaching. You got a gift for teaching, which is great. And things like this. And mostly, is it American women that you're serving, or?
Yeah, mainly people in America. Most of my clients are from the US.
Okay, what's this like? Like you're not showing the people from the UK and Europe love, Danny. Like, what are you doing?
There are some here. There are some here as well. There tend to go more in the US.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then it's like, talk to us about that. Like when you sign that client in 20 minutes.
I will never forget that one. Right, that was like, wow. This literally, like I said, you have to prepare. You need to be ready. You need to have your stuff ready. This is why you got to get a coach and a mentor. If you're not ready, this is not going to happen. What you see on screen right now. So you have to be prepared in advance. Like I said, I was just following my process in place. This person came to me. Like I said, got them on a whiteboard right away. Mapped out, went through this discovery like how Jay teaches. Mapped out the plan in the end. Immediately a yes. No objections. Immediately yes, because he had seen how I had mapped out the plan for him, the vision out front. He's like, you know what, man, I'm sold right away. Got his credit card out, bang, right away within 20 minutes, $5,000.
Yeah. And I think that's the power of what we talk about, live demonstration. Because I'm not sure about you, Danny, but it's like when you're seeing all of these AI pictures and AI posters, it's a part of you thinking, okay, like this is AI here, and it's like, it's all right, but it's not authentic. It's not real. It's not authentic. I'm not sure if you ever felt like that. It's like
I do. Let me talk about this part, right? If you want to create an AI image of yourself, right, a good one, this is what you do. Go for 10 to 15K steps, walk every single day. Go to the gym for 3 to 4 times a week. Eat healthy. Look after yourself. That will create the best AI photos. Whereas this, you're missing out in your imagination, right? You're actually skipping the identity, the real identity that you can build that's going to bring you so much more success in your life and your business, right? So just constantly keep having instant gratification, a quick way to just to get something. Energy and identity does not lie, so it's not going to work. It's something that's just there quick. So it's a quick thing. So build yourself up properly. Build up the character. Build up traits of this character. Build up this identity, because that's what's going to serve you long term. Whereas all this AI stuff, people are hiding behind, fancy images, hiding behind certain things. It's not going to last and really allow you to really learn the skills, really be that version of you that is going to actually get you to where you want to be. Whereas all these apps and AI stuff, for me, it's like it's a no-no, because it does not build character, and you're missing out on the most important thing. Everyone's chasing the clients and the money and the strategies, but you're missing out on the most important thing, is who you get to become as a person.
Oh,
that's
who
the most important.
you get to become.
Yes.
Cool. And look at this lovely presentation here. Loving this, loving the colors. Like this.
Yeah.
You know? How do people like respond to like when you tell your story like this? Yeah.
Well, like I said, energy and identity does not lie, right? So people really see where I was before and like what I was going through, and they may be at where I was now, and really what I needed to do to make the changes, and did they see it? And I think it's important that you have to become an example and be it. So these are some of the shifts. Our mentors.
Clever.
Yeah. That was an amazing one. Yeah, I remember that one. That was
a powerful slide.
Yeah.
Powerful slide. Cool. So talking about your identity, and then like in terms of, I see you do this on your posts a lot, and I think a lot of clients come on your stories and things like this. Or how do you actually get people to book calls?
Yeah, amazing. So I love that question. So the main thing for me is there's a mixture of, yes, you get the inbounds coming in, but obviously, like you said, the market has changed now a lot. So for me, I love to connect with people, and I love to do a lot of outreach. Why? Because you need to have certainty, belief, and conviction in your offer. If you have certainty, belief, and conviction in your offer, then you're going to connect with people.
Right? There you go.
You know that you can help people out. So therefore, instead of like sitting down like behind the scenes and like being a victim, no one's going to buy, no one's going to do this. You have to believe in your offer from the day one. Like how you do for your
clients. Sorry, I have to stop you here. This is beautiful whiteboard work here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's really good, brother. This
Appreciate that.
Lovely whiteboard work.
Thank you.
Nah, that's good. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You're serving the men as well.
Yep.
Nah, this is good stuff, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, but that's what it's all about. It's about connecting, sharing, collaborating, and looking at taking things to the next level, right? I mean, because you can't stop investing and growing. I can't stop investing and growing, and so sometimes the best people for you aren't always going to be the shiny guru. Maybe that 8-figure shiny guru might be better off serving other 7-figure people to get to 8. That might be where they're closer to. But it's like sometimes, and you've seen this, right? Oh, Russell Brunson's got this AI thing. Tony Robbins has this AI thing.
Yes.
But they don't forget that these people have got multiple businesses, and this is just like an extra arm. And so if you let me do AI because Tony Robbins.
Yes.
Well, Tony Robbins is a billionaire. You know? And so he, like 20, 30 years ago, he was doing workshops. He was adding value. So you can't look at Tony Robbins now. Where was Tony Robbins 25, 30 years ago? You can't look at him now in that regard.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. It's easy for somebody to just like just go in right away with the AI stuff because of someone that's high up authority. But for me, it's like if somebody is like at where you want to be at least, even if it's at 20K per month, for example, right? Learn from that person. You're gonna get there quicker because they're willing to show you the way. Like even if it's 1-to-1, right? That's exactly what I did with yourself and other mentors as well. Like I didn't learn from some billionaire, someone's at like a 300-400K months. Those people have never helped me. Right? Those are that 10K, 20K, 30, 50K. They have helped me. They've got me there because it's just a lot more different type of mentor that you can hire. Just like yourself, Jay. You care for your people, right? You want to help all of your clients, and you give them that support, that close support. I know that, and you make sure that they actually get results. You make sure that I also get results. Like you care. And I think that's the most important mentor to hire, is somebody who actually cares for you and is going to show you and live demonstration and implement. And what I love about you, Jay, is you taught me this, and I've also passed on to my clients, is role plays, right? Sitting down with them, doing role plays, demonstration. Like, it's the quickest way you're going to learn is role plays. Just like a driving instructor, right?
100%.
It's going to sit down with you. It's going to help you, right? Imagine like just getting in the car by myself. I've never drove before. I don't know how to change gears, how the clutch works, how look at the mirrors and like blind spots. Can you imagine like where I would be? I would be in a bad place.
Yeah, 100%. And some people, I'm sure you meet these people. Hey, I think I can do it, but they say I think. They don't say I know. I think I could do this by myself. Actually, I think with what you've given me, I've got other resources. I think I'll try it and then see how it goes.
Yeah, like I said, that's like, it's just the same thing, right? Going it alone, and those kind of people, like, I wish them well, but the thing is, like, those that hire you right away, those are the ones who do really succeed fast, and they really cut the long learning curve and costing mistakes. Because if you don't know what to do to get to 20K per month next month, it's really costing you 20K per month already, right?
100%.
It's really costing you that right away, because you could have been doing that if you had hired that mentor that can get you there. Whereas even, I'm just going to be honest with you, right? Even when I follow up with people, right? 60 days later, they still haven't got the offer created that they said that, I got an offer. And then they still haven't signed the clients. I'm like, 60 days, 45 days ago, where that called, we could have probably got you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's costing you either way,
It costs you. And I always say that there's the cost of action, might be a few thousand to employ someone, to help someone.
Yeah.
But there's the cost of inaction that weighs a lot. And some people don't really think about the cost of inaction. Let's dig into your wonderful work in terms of what you're doing. So talk to us about your model here. About this. Talk to me about this, about, is it version 1, version 2? Is this what you do with the clients?
Yeah, this is what we do with clients. Obviously, we go a lot more deeper than now, but obviously this is like the foundations that we have in place. So even when you're coming into your business, even if you already are successful, you've hit 10K months before, but maybe things have been inconsistent, right? Maybe you're good at what you do. So what happens is we have to be conscious of these two versions every single day, right? Wow. There's the 1.0 version of you and the 2.0 version of you, right? So that you're probably watching this, you want to get to that 20, 30, 50K month. You want to assign 5K to 10K, 15K clients. But you know that you can't be in your 1.0 identity to get to that level. So therefore, like I said, your current version, you got to be really conscious of your current version. For example, low self-esteem, procrastination. You're frustrated because you're getting rejected. You're overwhelmed, right? People are not buying from you. You're letting that get to you. And your current circumstances have power over you, meaning that because you can't move forward, you can't invest, therefore you're going to stay in that 1.0 identity. Whereas the 2.0 identity takes responsibility. The 2.0 identity is excited despite the uncertainty. The 2.0 version does not worry about the current circumstances. Like you said to me, Dhani, look, people are not investing because of certain fears. But if you're going to let the current circumstances have power over you, then you're stopping yourself. You have to, for the future reality to shift, for tomorrow's to be better, you've got to make decisions from that version in the now, despite current circumstances. Then the subconscious mind gets impressed upon, oh, he deserves it now. She deserves it now. Okay, let's give it now. And then you just start to really drop the timeline. Like, you just increase that. So you have to be conscious of the two versions. The 2.0 version would be making offers, would be charging X amount, would be connecting with people, showing results in advance, doing the whiteboard, doing these things, investing that 10K to 15K with Jay, whatever it is, right? You're fully into it because that identity is going to give you everything that you desire and that you want. And it comes down to the beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. It's going to determine the quality of your actions, and the quality of your actions is going to determine the kind of results and what you're attracting out there. And can you snap out of it? Like I said, when we met in person, right? People go through so much emotions. Can you snap out of this energy and bounce back quickly? You can't. Yeah. Just look at a football player, right? They have a bad game. Can they be sulking in the next game? And I don't want to show up. I don't want to sit on the bench. I don't want to like go. No, you have no time to think. You have to just show up the next game. That's the way I think. That's what this is about.
100%. But what's happening inside our industry? Oh, Danny, I spent some money on a mentor. I promised Jesus I wouldn't invest again.
Yeah.
Nope. I promised Jesus. Nope. You know, which is why I think it's so important for us to demonstrate our magic. Yeah. Because when we demonstrate, it's irrefutable, right? I mean, you've been there before where the mentors tell you everything that you want to hear, right? Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. But if they actually take the time to maybe show you, hey, look, your content could be improved here. I've got an angle for you here. Look, I see you, targeting people in the UK. Why not go to the United States where they've got 4 times more access to cash? So people are going to be able to pay you. So it's those personalized insights that really get people to see that you are someone who is able to help them. So
that is key. What you just said there, that is the most important thing, because like you also said, right, this eliminates the fake coaches, just people just in it for the money. You're just in it for yourself. That you guys are going to get eliminated, because those are the ones that are more heart-led, they're honest, and they want to really help people out. And you can demonstrate how you can solve a problem in people's relationships, their health, their businesses, different areas. If you can show that in advance, then you are going to be above everybody else. You are the one that's actually, building goodwill out there. And more importantly, this is what's going to create the biggest trust in a market where the trust is very low right now. So this is so important. Results in advance and personalized insights is what Jay talks about. This is key. Yeah. Very important. Yeah. So important.
100%. I know normally I ask people, why do women need to learn? But let's flip that up, right? Yeah. Why do men need to learn the whiteboard sales system? Like, why is that useful for men? Because I know Andy's using this as well, Andy Medler, but generally it's women taking this up. Yeah, why for men?
So, like, you obviously need to learn sales. Sales is very important, right? But without being pushy, without like really like twisting arms. This is not what the whiteboard method is about. The whiteboard is actually it's a very educational way on how we can help our clients solve the problem, and more importantly, show them the vision, show them how we can really help them out. So you can't escape sales. If you're not gonna learn sales, then you are not gonna sign clients. Right, so a lot of people just see sales as, I don't want to like get on calls, I don't want to like ask for the sale. Look, like I said, the 2.0 version of you, what would that version of you do?
Yeah,
would you handle objections? If somebody says they don't have the money, they need to think about it, or they need to ask the partner, are you just going to sit there? You have to step into your leadership now. This is where you need to learn some basic foundations, not some advanced stuff. It's not like some woo-woo tactic, twisting arms. This is actually very simple on the whiteboard, because the whiteboard is how we're educating them. We're letting them know about, is this important? Is this important to you? We're actually putting them on a spot where, you know what? Do you actually really want this? Because you've already said it's important to you. So you can't escape sales. Sales is life. Like, your kids sell you on things every single day, your wife. So we need to have a basic structure and a process on how you're going to take something from A, showing them the vision, how you can help, mapping out a process, to the end, how you can actually transition that towards helping them out and actually collecting the cash so you can serve them. You have clients, then you're serving people. You want to serve people. You're in business because you want to serve people. So if you're going to skip sales, you're skipping everything, to be honest. You've got to learn sales. And I think a lot of coaches, and businesses, they skip this part the most because they are fear, rejection. This is too much. I don't need that because people are going to buy anyway. No, you need to be prepared. You need to learn this. You've got to prepare.
There's a big difference between someone that might do a month container and someone that says, hey, look, let's spend 3 months. The people generally that dip their toes in, they don't get results. It's very rare that it's, hey, look, you don't learn how to drive by saying, let me do low ticket.
Yeah, 100%.
Learn how to drive high speeds. But it's like when you're learning to close, it's almost like being on the freeway. Like, 150 kilometers, an hour, right? Because it is almost as though it's so difficult to navigate. So it's almost as though the coaching relationship starts when the person objects. And so most people do not know how to coach people through something. Because it's a skill set, right?
It's a skill set. And can I just add a little bit onto what you said there, right?
Yeah.
Even if you want to just dip your toes into this and try and get that bigger outcome, like let's go back to the identity now, because I did identity work for clients.
Yeah,
you track who you are, right? You want to charge 5K? Are you investing 5K into yourself? You're investing 10K, right? If you want to charge 10K, are you investing 10K into yourself? Because energy does not lie. You sell the way you buy. You're gonna sell the way you buy as well, and this eliminates everything for you. So you're doing yourself a favor in the beginning. You're pushing through the circumstances, the resistance. You want to invest 10 to 15K, whatever, with Jay, right? For example. Yeah. And then you've just done yourself a big favor by doing that, because he's going to help you out. And more importantly, you have just released so much tension from your body because you know what it feels like investing. So others will do the same with you. You track who you are. So just want to add that there as well. Very important.
You attract who you are. I made a little note of that.
Love it.
Man's like Dhani Joshi in the building, North London. North London, stand up.
Yeah, man, stand up.
Hopefully Arsenal win the league. So,
No. That can't happen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've spoken to you. I said, brother, look, there's 15K offers in you, 50K offers in. That's what some of these identity coaches get paid, right? In terms of business. Melanie and Leia, this is what a great time to educate people. You know what I mean?
It is.
Tell me, what's your visions and next steps?
The vision is just continue serving people for the whiteboard, 100%, because look, this is very important to serve people. And look, this is like God's work that I was saying to Jed over there. This is like, you're really helping people out properly. You're not doing it just for yourself. And it's just continue to just keep scaling up and just increasing my prices now. But we're gonna double up now into the five figures now. Yeah. That's the level I'm playing at now. I should have done it earlier, but look, like I said, I've signed tons of clients for the whiteboard, and we're gonna just keep serving high level clients and really help them really shift their identity, going deeper into their subconscious, really rewire that, and just keep helping them make offers that's gonna allow them to serve and impact other people. And also keeps the sales process in place where you're actually helping people out with sales. So just giving people the full package for the identity, the offer, and the sales process around how they can really apply this, and just constantly keep doubling down on that. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
Amazing. Final question: what would you say to someone thinking, should I invest in Jay?
Don't even think about it. Like, do you actually want to get to where you want to be? You've seen Jay's client results. This guy has helped me really, really quickly. Like, he's helped me sign quick 5K clients. Like, because the method that he has, the support that he has. More importantly, I have to tell you this: the role plays, you cannot beat role plays. It's the fastest way you're gonna learn something. Instead of just reading books, going out, you learn. Role plays will take one session will save you from like potentially years. Honestly, it's that quick. So don't even you don't need to think about it. Just go with Jay right away. No questions asked. He is the guy for you. He is the person that's going to support you, really help you, and he cares for your results. He will make sure that you get results, you sign clients, you actually get to where you want to be. He is the guy to go to. There is no questions asked. Whatever he says, if you follow exactly what he says, you're going to get to where you want to be. And that's a true mentor.
Now, Dhani, thank you so much for your words. Let them know who you're helping, because, wow, this has been a powerful session, by the way. Have you got a podcast? You have a podcast, right?
Got a YouTube channel going on right now. I've got my little Facebook group. So
good. But Dhani, I think the people need you.
Let's do it.
More than ever. Honestly. They need you more than ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and so in terms of that 15K package, that 50K package, people in your network, your mentors are doing these sorts of things,
100%.
You're better than them. You're very good. That. Yeah. And so now is your time. Now is your time to lean into that and, connect and keep on, because the people need heart and soul right now.
That's it.
Not B to B or B to C, H to H. heart to heart, human to human. We're
100%.
missing that right now. We're missing that. And so I think it's for us to make connection great again.
Connection.
So maybe like look at AI and think, okay, AI, yes, you've got your place. Yeah, you do make some manual jobs easier, but
rip it up.
We're not 8-figure companies saving 100 million on efficiencies.
Yeah,
I think the true edge is the authentic advantage, not the AI.
I'm with you on that. 100% with you on that, and that's why I love the whiteboard method, because it is the real thing. It is the real thing live in front of you, and it's the most important thing. Whereas trying to hide away from the real work that's going to get you there, why not just do the real work now instead of hiding behind some AI stuff? It's just going to keep you stuck.
100%. Let them know how they can get in contact with you, who specifically you serve, and I think they've got a taste of the great identity work that you do already. So let them know how they can.
Yeah, appreciate that. So if you're an experienced coach or consultant, you're good at what you do, you've had some results before, but maybe things are plateaued right now, then what we do, we actually lock in the identity from the beginning. This goes deeper than just vision boards, affirmations. This goes deeper than that, right? ChatGPT can't save you, all right? Only a real mentor can, save you on that. So we really help you upgrade the identity. From there, we actually level up your positioning from the identity, and from the identity, we create that aligned offer that's going to really help you start signing 3K to 10K plus clients with the help that I give people. And like I said, you can find me on Facebook. That's where I'm most active right now. We are expanding on LinkedIn as well and all other places, but right now it's mainly Facebook where you can get in touch with me, and I'm be happy to help you out and connect with you.
Amazing. The main man, Dhani Joshi, North London United. Let's go, brother. Thank you so much for coming on today.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
I appreciate you.